What's up? Hey everybody. Oh, we got no mail. But we're close to our next target. So that's good. Welcome back to Star Wars. Which is soon to be finished, I suppose. In, well, roughly 8 levels. However, how long that might take. Maybe 10? Somewhere in between, I think. Maybe less. Maybe 6. We'll see. So, quest. This is not a bonus quest. Well, it is a planet-based quest. Acquire adrenal samples. Adrenaline something. Oh, do I have to kill people though? No. I need to find the entrance first. And then kill people, probably. This is one of the only MMOs where it actually makes sense to be a mass murderer. To have like thousands upon thousands of deaths on your consciousness, you know. And still remaining, well, relatively speaking, sane. Hang on, I need to adjust my mic. That fight can last without me for a while, I'm pretty sure, see? I'm not doing anything. No one's dying. No one's getting hurt. Campbell is doing this. Oh, she's healing herself. Okay. Can't interrupt that. Oh, you didn't loot that? Now I cannot get it. Campbell not making things easier. Well, I'm sure it's crap anyway. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Great. Let's kill this group. So we get 2 samples at once. It's a beautiful new pink lightsaber. Look at that. Beautiful lightning. Yeah. I mean, you can explore the dark side a bit, but not really. I mean, there are probably games that do that on a deeper level, I suppose. This is more like a fun time killer thing, right? But I'm playing it this way. Like, looking at morality and philosophy behind it. What? Shipment lost. Oh, that's bonus. That's bonus. We don't like bonus. I mean, in the end, if we want to get really philosophical, what is important? What is the right way to act? I'm sure everybody agrees that there is an answer, but the answers are always a bit different. That's part of the problem. Defeat scientists, 6 of them. And they're guarded by a ton of people. But the Sith are more like... Yeah, I've already said that, but they are more like... cliche evil. evil for the sake of being evil, which is quite rare in reality. But it is also a lot of fun if you play it. And but even when it comes to this, there are better examples, I guess, for that. Let me think about this one. Yeah, I mean, there are brutal dictators in real life. I guess we're already good in real life on that, on cruelty, but it's still, even those guys usually have a sense of purpose or a mission or something that drives them, a motivator. Or sometimes it's just a prop, just something that is a substitute for a motivator. While in reality they just crave the killing and maiming and yeah, basically like the emperor. That's just this. There are people like that, definitely. And fear is their weapon, their mighty's weapon. Right? They don't want to be liked, they want to be feared. Another word for that is respected. I never got that, to be honest. It's all about respect. Un po' di rispetto. Yeah. Oh, the honor thing is kind of fun, but that's also the dark side of honor. You can hide your criminal mind behind it, like if you're talking about honor, you're actually talking about I need to go down here, yes. You're talking about the other guys being your little bitches, basically. Subordinates or something like that. Don't ask any questions, don't see, don't tell, don't hear, that kind of stuff. And that has been pretty effective through the ages. That reign of terror and fear. Okay, this is still open. Wow, this is big. Defeat Circus Scientist, defeat Circus Head Scientist. Out of the way, Kemba. I need to destroy Republic commandos. Oh, that was easy. Where's the head scientist though? Somewhere on the other side of this wall. And it always works, even though it is obvious. But if you don't have like the right political structure, I guess, to combat that, and the right individuals in that structure to combat that, Guardian, Protector, Researcher. I want to kill. Nope. I wanted to kill the Selkas scientist, but if I go up here, but there's none there. There. I'm always surprised You never know when push comes to shove who will actually be brave in the when facing tyranny and yeah, basically standing up to power, that kind of stuff. Speaking truth to power. You think while it's easy during peaceful times leading, those guys would all be like natural leaders, you know, but some just fail. You can only see their weakness when it is being tested, basically. Otherwise, talk is cheap, right? So, and that's why I always say I never trust anybody who says there's no fear. I just don't believe that at all. Because if you have no fear and you're living in a society like that, like a tyrannical society that's ruled by an also authoritarian figure, you are dead pretty quickly, you know. Same with all the, well, rebels and I don't know, people who say that they are living outside of society and doing what they want. No, they're not. Sorry, maybe partially, but definitely not all in. Because those guys, I've said this before, those guys are in a mental institution, let's be honest here. Or in a prison. Because that's what happens if you really just follow all your impulses and everything. Yeah, might sound extreme, but I mean, I think it's a bit too much bragging if you're saying, oh, I'm so independent, free thinker, blah blah blah. I'm a fearful little man, but I know that I am, and I know that others are as well. So, I guess the thing is, if you can overcome your fear at a certain point, at least for a short while, to do what's right, you know. That's never easy. I mean, look at the guys on TV. Many of them, after years of talking on different media types, radio and TV and whatnot, they're still getting nervous, or actors. That is like very deeply ingrained. Well, I don't want to go up though. In humans, the fear of being non-conformist and doing something wrong, shame, that concept, that whole thing, it's super powerful, even more powerful than death in many cases. Some people would rather die than be ashamed. That's amazing, right? And that also plays into the honor thing. Man, where's the freaking exit here? I do need to get up there. Shit. Yeah, and you cannot really train this. I mean, of course you can train this to a certain extent, but you will never get completely rid of it unless you get a little psycho, basically. I mean, if you're like a super narcissist and believe in all the crap that you're telling other people about you, how glorious you are, then that might also show. But otherwise, just look at how many people are just blinking wildly during an interview. That's one sign of nervousness, or coughing, or like fiddling around with their fingers and their hands. And it's so hard to get rid of those physical tells, because it's just normal being afraid of other people. God damn it. As weird as it is. Senator strikes back. Is that the right way? Let's get back on the road first. So that's completely normal to show fear, unless, like I said, you're a little psychopath. Then you can get rich easily, tell people stuff they want to hear without like blinking, without being afraid of the consequences or whatnot. Not caring for the other guys. Yeah. And in a way, cis are kind of just that. They all have that little touch of arrogance. It's also interesting. You can. That is a sin, like that is associated kind of with Satan, the devil, Lucifer, whatever, Lightbringer. You know, being arrogant, falling from grace, because they thought they were. He thought he was so magnificent. It's all, in a way, it's the worst sin. Coming back, that's a callback to Ultima, by the way. The worst sin is pride. And that's why Magintia got destroyed. For any old grandfather who's watching this, he gets this reference. Yeah. So we're basically little devils here. Little psychopathic devils. And it is, I think I've said this before as well, but that is usually a sign of, if it's not like pathological, it's also a sign, or maybe both, a sign of insecurity. Like trying to hide your weaknesses in front of others, but also in front of yourself. That's what you can get sometimes with everyone who feels himself superior. And there are certain groups for this that are more susceptible to this. You can maybe imagine which one. There are different ones though. Superior race, superior individual, superior anything, basically. Sizzle. Blinking.
Are you the Sith who killed my apprentices?
My lord, I assure you it was nothing personal. I just prefer to stay off Thanaton's hit list. Or do you really think I have nothing better to do than chase a pair of low apprentices across the blasted galaxy? Now, as often happens when two Sith first meet, one of us isn't leaving this room alive. So I propose a toast. To the honorably defeated.
I will gladly drink to your death, Lord. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Lord Cineratus, my father's choice. Call me Jevon. I can't say it will be a pleasure to die, but I'll try not to make a fool of myself.
Cineratus is getting incinerated. False Shroud. Do we want to try something else? Yeah, purge stuff. Sure. I don't even know if I have a debuff on me. Yeah, let's try some new stuff here. So we get to know all the cool cooldowns here. Jolt. No, we don't need that anymore. Lamo. See you next life. Well, that was just a key, not a new lightsaber. What a shame. So I can already go back to my ship. Of course, yeah, those were my apprentices. Those fools! Why did they even save me? Cannot get over that fact. They were like super eager to help me, even though they didn't really know me at all. See, speaking about arrogance there. Pride. Oh well. Man, I kind of want to start smoking again. I'm just quitting and starting all the time. Working on that cancer, are we? God damn it. Life is full of horrors, right? Can get to you any time, any day. And I'm not getting younger anyway. So, fuck it, I'm going to smoke after this. I don't know, let's see. Maybe. Kinda getting a bit terrorized in real life at the moment. That calms me down. You know that? When people want stuff from you that is like important and you don't want to even deal with that shit. Yeah, that's what's happening to me at the moment. And it's always about money. Every problem can be solved if you just throw enough money at it in the end. Right? Beautiful Quesh. Pity that I have to leave you. Is the Emperor arrogant? Let's think for a minute. I think if he is, it's not his defining flaw. It's not his major flaw, right? I mean, he is arrogant. He's a bit full of himself because he thinks he can win against Luke. He's so damn sure of himself. But it's not like he's talking about, oh, I'm so great, look at me, all the time. He's not walking around with a mirror all the time. Captain Francis.
You have the formula samples? Oh, please tell me you have them.
Tell me what you're offering.
Yes, here. My command's entire recreational spending allocation. Please excuse me. I should really see to securing these.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, see, so Quesh wasn't that big after all. Garrison.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
Go back here. Return to the Moth. And return to the ship. So, where will we go next? Back to Sanderson, I guess? Dormer cars? Or do I need to suck up more girls? The Unwell Woods? Was that the name? That's a great name. You're not well. Ah, we're flying too far. I could have hopped off over there. Stupid railroad system. Oh, I still haven't watched the Emperor clips on YouTube. I really gotta do that, man. That evil cackling. makes my day. Alrighty. This is big again. You got no new skills for me. And I need to go there.
I just spoke with Grag. He said you shut down the factories and the fight's under control. Well done. Without adrenals or their Quesh venom supply, the Republic is finally vulnerable. We must hit the three families with everything we have.
Slay the Hutt slime. Their secrets die with them. The Republic can't process Quesh venom.
And they'll be pushed to the brink of galactic war.
Oh, we're not done yet.
All we must do is kill the leaders of the three families.
When I'm through, the Hutts will beg me to kill them.
I'm glad you're so eager, my lord. We'll prepare for your attack at once. Colonel, wake Portho the Hutt from whatever adrenal-addled haze he's drowning in.
Your pathetic Hutt defenses can't stop a Sith. If you betray me, you die.
We'll take your
What honor.
recommendation under advisement, Portho. Use your adrenals. When you awake, you'll be the only surviving member of the three families. You heard the fool. Either fight through the front or take Portho's adrenals and be smuggled in. Your choice.
The Hutt can keep his concoction. I'd rather fight on my feet.
Portho gave us schematics on the palace's security. You'll need these EMP charges to scramble the generators shielding the main door.
Excellent. Once you're inside, kill the leaders of the three families.
I'm not really fighting
Portho
though.
too. Then upload their data on Quesh venom
Sneaky,
processing
sneaky.
to me.
Head and wrist armor pieces. Probably too low. Oh, that is an interesting mask. Let's see that. Oh boy, it looks like an egg. I'm an egghead. Jesus. Oh, maybe some kind of insect. Doesn't look good. No matter how you put it. No, let's return to our original headgear for a while. Keep all that stuff. We can sell the rest here. I wish they would have less skills, but more impactful ones. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool to do some crowd control, but I guess, I don't know. Other players probably like it this way, also with the skill tree. But I like it to be a little simpler, and also a bit more, yeah, like a fighting game, I guess. Alright, got enough of those. That's not useful. Sell junk. We don't need that. That. And the rest we can keep for now.
For the Empire.
No, we need to go all the way up again. Okay. This might be the final attack though. This because the quest is about the 3
At
huts.
your service, my lord. Travel route is confirmed.
Shame. Kinda wanted to know where the quest is going now, the main quest. Well, that makes us eager to play the game a little longer then. EMP charges, disable generators. Use the charges near functioning generators. Okay. There isn't another taxi station up there. I have to go there all the way on foot. Oh, wait a minute. I'm missing something. Okay. You know what I kind of wanted to see in a Star Wars movie? Doesn't need to be the next one though. But maybe if they go a little bit another route, just show off more like landscape and put that more into the center and creatures, you know, not like a nature documentary, but show off a lot of that in a movie. I would like to see that. Strange worlds, and Star Wars would lend itself really well to that. So maybe just tell I don't know, a very simple story of a ship getting stranded on a weird planet or something like that, and the guys just need to survive. You know what I mean? Really simple stuff. Where am I anyway? Bit like maybe that Predator movie on the planet where they have to survive and they're hunting human hunters, basically. That was a good one. People weren't super fond of it, but I liked it. What kind of monster is this? But oh, that's that Lobel again. Rabbit Brinton Prowler. I mean, the Star Wars universe is huge, right? And even though it is huge, kinda, I don't know. I don't want to say it feels more generic than some other universes, but it's, I guess the range isn't. Yeah, I don't know, it has a far range either, but it's more, maybe it's because with like D&D worlds, AD&D worlds, you can mix fantasy with like newer concepts. You can melt all the time eras together, and you have more options that way. Okay. Let's update the codex. And then we need to disable something here. Is it this thingy? Okay, so I need to kill you. Little pigman. I love that squeal. Pump action. Damn. Got that annoying appointment soon in RL real life. It's already looming, hanging over me like a sword in like 2 hours or something. So I cannot play super long. Evade, evade. Wait a minute, what's down there? We can interact with this security chest. That's never worth it. I like the design of all the hut, all things hut. That already looks kind of cool. I mean, finally we got something, some more round shapes, right? What are you doing there, by the way? Just making cool poses? Like, oh no, I guess there's some kind of force, yeah. Are you still fighting or what? And then imaginary enemy? We're still in a... Oh, this dude. I don't know. Oh, he killed him and he was invisible. Maybe that's why it said evade all the time. Because of that buggy attack. Oh, that's a gift, huh? No influence, huh? I always want to stealth here. We're just a family. Everyone is nice to each other. What's that race, by the way? Those fish guys, or whatever they are. We're still not done. For throne room force field. Okay. Well, this looks like exactly... Those hut palaces always looks the same. Looks exactly like the one on... Well, Hutter, I guess. Ah, stealth is a good thing. Look at that. No problem. Do I have to fight them all at once? No, I don't think so. Well, that was easy. Thought he would be tougher.
Careful. The Republic's discovered Portho's treachery. Hurry, before the Huts escape.
Do I have a timer? I don't think so. See, that would also be a new, different game mechanic. Timed events. Making things more difficult. Oh, please don't let me fall through a trap.
Calm down. The three families must remain united. You're vital to the Republic's mission.
You're ruining the show, Jedi. Let's place bets and watch this play out.
Silence, Jilta. If you value your power, bring me the intruders.
I suppose I have to kill everyone now.
They're so eager, stumbling into the room. The Jedi isn't here yet. No loot? There you go. Oh, so much stuff to override. Enough already. Where do they all come from? Shouldn't they have, like, materialized before already? And another round. Know what I want to see? A hut fight to the death. How about that? A fight between two huts. Maybe we can arrange that. Okay, are we done now? Guess not. Battle droid, oh, that's a big one. Oh shit, wasted a map pack there. No, I don't even know what I'm using here. But let's do it. What's this? Assassinate? Sure, assassinate. Assassination is always great. Okay. Time to panic. Yep. Little slug. Potho. I wanted to see some sumo wrestling here. Pity.
Ikunamo ubantoralipa istimbo gadwachine boiga anulio opa kisa spita perupa sayadumbi no avatikuna chido nigdidoki.
Three families? Where's the third hut leader?
Nesuburgomba pomugigdusta parawanga Pumicha kulka dumaji taus azalas uval Chupanoi ke nana, Japakisa branga una nupa ie.
It's past time I ended you.
Those eyes. Love that. In the movie, especially. That's what it's modeled after, right?
Moff Drayson, I'm patched into the hut's mainframe.
This is it. Everything the three families knew about processing Quesh venom. We can erase the Republic's head start in minutes.
Glad to hear it.
The Empire owes you much. Thanks to you, the Republic is quickly losing control of Quesh. I see you've killed Jilta and Portho. Outstanding. I wish there was time to celebrate, but our fight's not over yet. We have a hut on the loose. Broga, the last leader of the three families. He escaped before your assault. As if losing that hut's slime wasn't
tell me
enough,
something
we have
new.
a new problem. A powerful Jedi Master named Baron Fral just landed on Quesh.
Fral was talking to the huts when I arrived. He didn't appreciate the interruption.
You must have scared him. Master Fral is wasting no time. He's already amassing forces with Broga the Hutt. Slay them both, and the Republic's stranglehold on Quesh will crumble.
They will bow to my power. Then they will die.
Thank you, my lord. Show the Republic how weak they are. Find Master Fral and Broga the Quesh venom plant. Tear the facility apart. Make sure they don't leave the place alive.
That's interesting. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes what the power dynamic between a Moff and a Sith Lord actually is. He says, "Oh, thank you, my lord." So he's respectful on one hand, but on the other hand, he's giving the commands, right? Why is my inventory always full? Go out here. Okay, so there's another thing that we need to do here. Go out there. Is it the exit or is it inside here? I doubt that it is that close. No, that's the exit. But there isn't much left of the map that we need to uncover. I think at least. Go to the venom processing plant. Yeah, right there. Outside of this gate, I think so. Don't want to get stuck in here. If these walls go all the way around, guess we can assume that. Hard to tell when it's not uncovered yet. I think we're on the right track. Toxic harbor risk. Ooh, that's a deep dive. Maybe if we go around here somehow. Yeah, that's better. Down here it is. Jedi Defender. Those are those real Jedi? I guess they are. So they are quite numerous, right? It's like quite a bunch of them, like a few thousand Jedi or something. I mean, these are the old days before the last Jedi and all that. That is that's kind of cool concept. I almost forgot about it with time, But that also makes the movies really cool. All those, the philosophy behind it and the background, you know. Okay, that's another quest.
All of that security just for a blasted crane? Doesn't make sense.
Problems, Sergeant?
Yes, my lord. I have encountered a surprising amount of resistance in my assigned task. I'm charged with organizing raids against the Republic's mining efforts. We strike targets of opportunity to slow their progress and drive them to retaliate. They've recently constructed a large crane that I thought would make a perfect target. I sent a team, but security was triple the expected strength. My soldiers were slaughtered.
I missed the part where this was my problem.
Clearly, the crane is a very important part of the Republic's operations. Far more than we'd first suspected. The crane needs to be destroyed and the Republic punished. But I just don't have the manpower to go up against so much security.
Look no further. I'm your Sith.
That's very generous of you. Thank you. You'll find the crane at these coordinates. Good hunting.
Okay. Plant some explosives along the way. Okay. Probably cannot get through there, huh? Let's try it. Yeah, so The Last Jedi. I mean, that's why these games, the KOTOR games, feel a bit different, and also as the SWTOR game, this one. It is a bit of a different feeling if you are... how can I say it? It's more mythical if they have almost died out, all of them. You know what I mean? If you have just a handful of them left, and they are the remainder of a once bigger and greater group, that is way more impressive and awe-inspiring than, oh yeah, that's just one of those Jedi, never mind him, yeah, they always come through here, drink some coffee, and then they go. See, you know what I mean? It's just the fact alone that they're like super rare, and some even believe they don't exist anymore and all that. That makes them really special. They are already special because they can use the power and everything. The Force. The power. The power of Grayskull. Yeah, but that makes them special not by being superior and better and all that, but just by their history, which is and more mystical, because you don't know what's true and what's legend and all that, you know. So that's cool. Like I said, if you have also that goes for horror and planting plot stuff in general. If you leave indirect, like not direct hints, that's way cooler and creates more tension than putting everything on the nose, basically. I think we have to kill these guys. That lightsaber has a bigger reach than it seems. More than the actual reach that the pixels show you. It's like if you would say, yeah, those Romans or those ancient Greek ones, yeah, they're all dead, they had their own culture, but I heard there might be like a few of them still left. You would say, whoa, that would be cool just to meet one of those guys. I'm sure they have an interesting story to tell, right? kind of like that. Just looking at the history. And that's sometimes stronger than people realize, the mysticism basically in the first 3 Star Wars movies. That's what I'm missing in the other movies. I mean, midi-chlorian or whatever. That's not mysticism, that's modern biology crap. Damn, do I need to go all the way around? Shit. I can manipulate this? Why would I do that? Crane decommission, oh, okay. Guess I have to do it then. Can I return? On the way back, I suppose. Yeah, and you also have that little Yoda. Kinda reminiscent, reminding me at least of, well, Asian Buddhist tradition, Buddhism, that kind of stuff. He's like a wise sage, but he's also a little... He has humor. Tries to fool Luke first. That's a whole little experience in its own. On its own. What do I need to do here? Go to the plant. Okay, I'm there now. What now? Go in. Right. This is suspiciously empty. I have to fight my way out of here.
Ituramo ubanjoraliba istimbo.
Drums are beating.
Quiet, Broga. We're not alone. Your strength is impressive, Sith, but no amount of power will take Quesh from the Republic.
Your screams will ring in Quesh's imperial rule.
Just try to defeat me.
Dinga dwara kema chuba, mia brancha muri ra.
True Jedi need only the Force.
Yeah, the Force. Yeah, basically the lore behind the Force is also like mysticism. That's why they made their own real-life religion out of it, man. Some people. It's always cool. I kind of like mysticism. Doesn't mean you have to be a fool, though. It's just like the flair, you know. All the secrets and things in the darkness. Yeah, well. Talk to the hand. Talk to the lightning.
Watch your step, Jedi.
Tola ula noja ichawa joto tu de pita. Ninga kitrita nimo tanuv ayola tanque kuta.
Nice try, Broga. But you're not weaseling out of this.
They're all the same way. Return. So I guess now we're done on this planet. Okay, exit is here. Yeah, so it's not super full of mysticism, but the part that are there I kinda really like. It's really interesting. It's like typical 80s mysticism as well. And I don't know. That's also part of why they kind of killed the Force. All the spiritual background basically behind it was the explanation of Anakin's birth and all that. No. And sometimes you have to leave things unexplained and mystical. Yeah, that took away from the movies and the whole and Star Wars as a whole. And yeah, that if you look at Gremlins, for example, the first one, that all gives me a similar vibe. I mean, it's okay, it's a bit cliche. He goes into but that were in the 80s. What can you do? He goes like into a shop where there's a Chinese, I guess, vendor, and he's like, "Ooh, I got this little something." Mogwai. It also is like uncanny but interesting at the same time, and that's kind of. It's a tingling sensation for your brain, basically.
The crane has been destroyed, Sergeant.
So I've heard. I've been listening in on the Republic's comm channels. They're furious at the loss. You must have done some serious damage.
Glad to hear it.
It seems the crane was intended to build a powerful shield generator that would have made attacks on the Republic's operation impossible. I shall begin scouting for further targets. Thank you for your help. Without you, our entire mission here might have been dragged to a halt.
It's no good. I need to leave through here. Or is this a building, or is this no, I cannot go through here. Might be the only way out then. Oh, I know where we are. Okay. So I just need to return now, huh? Yeah, that's just a bonus thing. Yeah, so if they had done more of that when it came to even damn, what's her name? Rey? Her teaching, Luke teaching her the ways of the Force and all that. Well, maybe it will come. It had a little bit of mysticism in the cave and all that. The image of Kylo, and yeah, I guess there was something there, but not in the prequels, in the first three Lucas movies. I mean, episode 1, 2, 3, those ones. There wasn't any mysticism in there at all. It was just flashy, you know. But that's always been part of the Star Wars universe. They definitely should go back to that. Also, like I said, the BioWare kind of failed to deliver on that topic a bit as well, if you ask me. I mean, yeah, they have, and here comes some spoiler for KOTOR, for the games. the offline games, they had like the Starforge thing, and they go to a cave to get like crystals, the very ones that I always want to color crystals, basically. No, not color crystals, but crystals to I don't know, focus their lightsaber, whatever, blah blah blah. It's a part of the lightsaber weapon, basically, to build a lightsaber. And so you've got that, but it's not as convincing as I would like it to be. It's more like it feels like you're an apprentice, but a real apprentice. Like, you know, go grab a hammer and some nails and build me a something. More like that, not really mystical. So you need to leave things open for that, so that the player or the moviegoers can see that they don't get the whole picture. But that is a good thing, because it leaves, kind of taps into their own fantasy, you know. If you do it the right way, not just cliche, ooh, dark evil, who knows, blah blah blah, but a little bit more concrete, a little more substantial, but still leave a few threads open, you know, then you can make it interesting for the viewer. Alright, so now we need to talk to the moth one last time. Okay, light side grows stronger. Yeah, I don't find that entertaining at all. I don't. This overworld PvP or whatever you want to call it. There's some on Tatooine as well, I think, where you can fight for some, I don't know, stuff.
The Jedi and his hut are dead.
Excellent. The Republic will be furious. You have my thanks, and that of my council. We'd still be fighting over Quesh's mines if not for your help.
Humility is not my thing.
I really am the best.
I couldn't agree more. That is why Quesh still needs you.
The Republic's still fighting. Help us pile up enough bodies here, they'll retaliate on other planets, then we'll have our war.
But first, enjoy your victory. Quesh will soon be ours, and the Republic grows more furious by the day.
Ooh, we got a new dress. Let's see. Not dress, but yeah, this is the missing part to that. This is red, which is cool, but this fits better. Who cares about the freaking stats? Oh boy. No, really, it's not that important. I can fight with anything here. Well, let's switch back to our good lightsaber, actually. Now that we're like completely, well, at least dark, if not black. So yeah, you kind of have to work with like subtle hints, you know. Just, well, how did they do it? Basically it starts out with Obi-Wan saying, yeah, first of all, you don't know, Luke doesn't know who is a Jedi, and like Obi-Wan is just some crazy dude somewhere in the mountains, somebody has heard of him, that kind of stuff. It's all very far away, you know. And yeah, And then it gets topped with Yoda, whatever. I don't even know how you pronounce it in English. Being like way hidden somewhere in the Outer Rim or wherever it is, when nobody else dwells, on a dangerous planet full of monsters and all that. Yeah, and would like to go to my ship. So it doesn't feel like it's part of the normal world. The movies make it clear that you're about to witness something special, even for the denizens, for the people who are inhabiting the universe. And that's what we want. We want to feel special.
Your old apprentices are dead, but they managed to steal the key to Thanaton's meditation.
And so goes the last of my legacy, your self-acceptance.
All right, those were her apprentices.
Perhaps their death was not such a waste. Thanaton's private meditation chamber would be the perfect place for an ambush.
We done playing with ghosts yet? Where I come from, man takes your dignity, you break his teeth.
We shouldn't rush to seek revenge.
We can't afford haste. I'd advise against facing Thanaton until you've gained more power.
How do I do that? I don't know where any more ghosts are.
You know, it's just hearsay, but there have been strange rumors coming off Hoth lately. Ships crashing mysteriously, crews hearing voices. Some pretty level-headed people I know are spooked.
Ashara and I will look into these Hoth rumors. In the meantime, you should consider replacing your apprentices. You will appear weak if you don't try to restore what Thanaton destroyed. I've heard a new group of acolytes have arrived on Korriban. Slaves. The kind that Thanaton always passes on. Our old friend Harkon is training them.
It will be wonderful to see Harkon again.
An apprentice from Korriban is a special honor. It says you have status, and you will have your pick of the group. Go to Korriban while we study these Hoth rumors your pirate friend produced.
Okay, so we need to go to 2 more planets. At least. And then back to Drogon Cars. To create an ambush. Well, I don't know how expensive the thing on Korriban will be now. I don't think there's much left to explore anyway, so maybe there's one dungeon or so. But this doesn't even cost anything. Of course I want to talk to my friend Harkon. Why wouldn't I? Show him what I've learned. Okay, no talk, so let's just go. Or maybe show him what I've learned. Not tell him? Did I say tell him? I don't even know. Every time you get a level above level 10, you advance a discipline pass. Oh, I could take a look at that. Maybe it's saying that for a reason. 46 and I am 45. Oh yeah, very soon. Very soon. It's kind of weird. Sometimes it is really connected. I don't believe that it is just all coincidence. Maybe in some games, but in others not. I'm not sure. Need to sell some stuff.
Do you require medical attention?
Okay, that's no good. And I kind of want to see what's going on. That's all useless. Cannot sell items of value. Okay. Oh, do I need to open this box? No, not like that. Oh, silly me. Okay, now I can
Please
sell
use
them.
all products only as intended. Be well.
Yeah, well, so much for the mysticism. Where I kind of experienced it a bit is here, exactly on Caravan. I liked it very much that they included an old cis planet. I think they did. It was already there in Kotor, right? Caravan, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Revival port. Oh, this is still a thing? How come? I don't know, man. Oh shit, was that a mistake? Valley of the Dark Holds. Need to go here? I mean, that's where I arrived, I remember that. I thought he switched to the other place later. Oh dear, Harkin.
You are the slime, the filth, the wretches of society. You are what Sith Lords scrape off their boots. I don't know why the Sith Empire even bothers with you, miserable curs. They'd be wiser to give you shovels and have you dig your own graves.
I take it these are the new acolytes?
My lord, you clean up well. Yes, these are the acolytes. A worse bunch than yours, if you ask me. I was just preparing these new slaves for their imminent death. Are you here for an apprentice, or were you just feeling nostalgic?
Darth Thanaton killed my last two apprentices.
Yes, I'd heard about that. They were incompetents anyway. Not that this group looks much better. Thanaton had the sense to pass up this cancerous lot, so they're yours if you want them. This worm is Sepphoris. They found him in a Hutt's palace, crushing prisoners' heads for the Hutt's entertainment.
Steve Pamuhu Muaga.
Shut up, slave. You don't talk directly to a Lord of the Sith unless she asks it. This beady-eyed monstrosity is Argon. Don't know where on a cat hound's backside he's supposed to come from.
He's fun.
Sorry, what was that? Can't understand a word it says. This gangly creature is Jackson. He's no Sith, but is at least human. No offense. And this bone-faced one, well, I can't pronounce whatever gibberish he says he's called. We call him Zalek.
Master.
Don't let him fool you. Too wild for his own good. There were two others, but we made the mistake of leaving them alone with Zalek.
Make sure you push them as hard as you pushed me.
And look how you turned out. Murdered your master. Be careful what you wish for. You may check back as you please. I don't expect it to take too long to chew through this bunch. What are you staring at, wretches? You know your trial. Now go!
Can we get another companion out of those guys? Oh, and back to the ship it is. So we're going to Hoth now. I don't even remember that part, to be honest. Then again, I don't remember a lot of things. This is even undiscovered for some reason. Just want to go home. This is not home. I need to go up here somewhere. Somehow. Damn. No. Can't do it this way. Oh, please don't tell me this is a dead end. Ugh. Yeah, I need to go the way I came from, huh? Shit. Go through down here again. Wait a minute. Where does this lead though? That elevator. Is this the right way? Don't want to fight a ton of claw slugs now. Acolyte. I mean, there should at least be a speeder here, right? Hmm. Alright, so let's get back to the ship and yeah, I think I'm going to end the video there. Speeder. Transport. Field research. Oh, is that really where I want to go? I don't think that's not.
Other route is confirmed.
Don't think that's right. No, I have to go here on foot. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's a shuttle there. Damn, forgot everything about this planet. It's not that long that I've been here. All those acolytes. Yeah, this is, you know, this feels more like a factory. Or like a... It's just too many people, and that goes for many things. That kind of feels more inflationary, and inflation naturally brings less value. So that would also support more mysticism if you would make it like a tight-knit group. It could still be cruel, like with Harkin, and all that could still be going on. But don't make it feel like it's a conveyor belt production thing, you know?
I trust our friend Harkin is doing well. If your business is finished on Korriban, it's time we looked for another spirit to bind.
I hope you've turned up more than rumors.
One man's rumors are another man's force-fortifying ghosts.
We think what Andronicus has heard is true. A Republic transport crashed over Hoth about a year ago. It was carrying artifacts from a Sith tomb that the Jedi had confiscated.
Confiscated is the perfect euphemism, isn't it?
A Sith is in no place to judge. The Jedi never recovered the transport. I don't like the idea of binding the dead like this, but if you have to, I'd start looking for that transport.
It's so weird how quickly she changed her mind. Following us this. 46, so now we go to Hoth. Yeah, maybe next time I'll do some PvP or some railroad shooting stuff. Let's see. Horse. 1000, gee. Up to level 41, so we will still be overpowered. Like always. Almost always.
I hope you found some more
and it's
information
an
on
ice
this ghost
planet.
business, Andronicus.
Look, I've been doing some digging around, and by all accounts, this stuff is more messed up than Tatooine. Pirates run this place, though the Empire and the Republic have dared to move in of late. Still, ships don't land here. The cold is part of it, but there are other rumors. The kind you'd ignore if you had sense.
Great. You brought me here to chase rumors.
Ripanay Sintaino, Usa Banja Franja,
Little Master.
There was a light freighter out of Yavin 4, Star Runner, disappeared over this place. Reported some strange happenings before it did. It was a smuggler vessel loaded full of ancient junk from Yavin's tombs. If I wanted to catch a ghost, I'd start asking after that ship.
Thank you, Andronicus. Kemval, or is it Zash? Let's go.
Wire Paba, Fraugens in Alama,
I love it.
Alama on
The
my
shit
nine.
serpent.
Hollow Chatter says the Empire's operating on this ice block. So you might try using your new Lord of the Sith authority. Careful though, place is crawling with pirates, and they aren't all as nice as me.
Good old Camval. That's a very cool character. They designed him very well. Wait a minute. I can talk to some people here. Let's do that then.
Ungasaiv nono, Jape Siglos Fraudnos, Jus, Jape, Reika, Jape.
Always a stupid Tudor court.
I don't see what the big deal is.
Taukida, Melaswe Sama, word sign in, Merernai, Saigat Rawa Digda. In Pamelhap Fralet Forte Fuima, Elizos, Kaskaftais.
At least it's on the planet.
Glaubena, Ni in Usakwai, Usiterens Apipao.
It's no use arguing with you when you get like this. Let's go.
My tais is.
Okay. I remember Hoss. It's pretty gigantic. I remember that. Okay, now we gotta talk to our apprentice, Ashara.
I'm realizing there's a lot I don't understand about the Empire.
I don't expect a Jedi to understand. But the Empire is strength and freedom.
They certainly talk a lot about strength.
Freedom,
but
huh?
freedom? From what I've seen, that belongs to a select few. Slavery is everywhere. And even among the so-called free, only the Sith act with any sort of independence. How can you support an empire that actively enslaves and spits on your people?
I don't support them. I aim to kill every one of them.
I can understand why you're angry, and I agree that we can't abide evil, but we can't let our emotions get the better of us. You shouldn't have to compromise who you are. You don't have to stay, you know. You could go to the Republic.
Oh, you're coming from this angle now.
I thought Jedi knew all about sacrifice.
We sacrifice our emotions and our fears, but not our identities.
Yeah, being good, blah, blah. Emotions. See, if you would play, and that's BioWare also, if you would play, like, Dragon Age, you see what's the downside of that. Like, they basically lobotomize them, like, fry their brains in there, the wizards, to keep them under control. They are still alive, but they don't have any emotions left. No passion. Looks beautiful. Looking at stars is great. Looking at planets. What was their name? Kind of forgot. They had a certain name, those mages. Not the fallen one, but something. I don't know. It really was like a lobotomy. Anyway, I'm going to take a break and yeah, we're going to explore that gigantic planet the next time. Thanks for watching, and see you. Bye.